It was about the third day. I saw 4 gunmen. Something said to me, look through your window. And I put my window and look. I see 4 gunmen, they came to kill me that night. But I didn't know exactly where I live. Because when you're selling drugs in America or Canada, you don't park your car where you live. You park your car like 2 or 3 streets down the road. And trust me, I was worried that night. I didn't know Jesus, but I was worried. I said, God help me. I didn't have the gun because we just sold the gun like 2 weeks ago. It was a German Luger. And trust me, I was scared. But the guys, they didn't know exactly where I live, but they parked the car right where I live, right at my gate. It's so funny. Just so I see the guys before them, take the guy out, pushing the waist and come out the car. 2 walk, 2 on the street, 2 on the side and 2 on the left, 2 on the right and 2 on the left. They're walking down the street, they're looking at every house. They got about 6 houses down the block. But they didn't know where I live. Because I told the police about the guy. I told them where he lived. Because I want to recover. When I recover, my plan was to kill him. To get back on the car and kill that guy. Sorry. Kill that guy. Trust me. Sorry about that. My plan was to go back and kill that guy. But they arrested him. They got the guy who did it. But I wasn't giving no information. I just tell them that's the one who shot me. And they didn't go to court. The reason why, because my intention is to kill him. And if you don't go to court, you don't go watch me. If you don't go to court, they haven't got evidence. They haven't got nothing on. So they released the young man. But I went back on that drugs corner about 2 weeks after. I was still ill. Couldn't walk. But I have the intention of killing him because there was something in my head telling me it's time to kill. And I was yielding to that voice. And I know that voice was the devil. I was yielding to that voice. And I went on the corner. The drugs end that I used to hustle. I went on the corner. And I saw 2 of his friends were passing by. And I said to my friend got a gun on him, I said, let me go. Because if I don't catch him, I see 2 of his friends. And my friend said, no, I think you should go home. And I went to my friend's mom. And I said, Mom, can I borrow your machete? She always gives me things to damage people. But that day she said, no, go home. Because I see them 2 young men dead. I see them 2 boys dead. Trust me. Because my intention was to kill. And she said no that night. I cried and went home. Because anger was building up inside of me. I was so vexed. Because I couldn't catch the man. And the police were interrogating me. They won that case. My mom was crying back in Jamaica. My son's mom was crying. They said, come back home. They're going to kill you. I said, no, I'm not scared of people. I'm not scared of people. Because where I come from, you don't scared of people. I watch people dead daily by my gate. That was like a lifestyle to us. And trust me, I went back home to Jamaica. Before that, long story short, after that, I went in the dance. When I felt better, getting better, I would start going back to the dance, to the clubs. 6 gunmen came in to kill me that night. I told my friend was standing. And they ran away, leave me. And I still stand. Because I said I know I'm going to kill one. But how I escape, I don't know. 6 of them came with 6 guns. I see every gun. And they did blatantly let me see the gun. Because they planned to kill me that night. But how I escaped, only God knows. But God was preserving me. And trust me. After that, I still get in trouble. In that club again. Used to talk to this girl. Stop talking to the girl. And trust me. Our sister said, go say hi to her. I said, I'm not dealing with her no more. I'm going to go say hi. So she said, say hi to Mitzi. I went over and said hi. When I look, I see this young man get up from on the table. The one who was to kill me that night for his girl. And trust me, he went for his brother. I see he left from the table because I disrespected him. He went for his brother and the next man. The man were running in Canada. And when the young man came, they came with the intention of killing me. But I still stand up. And I fight the three of them. The club were mashed up. And they were waiting on me outside with a gun. And the cops saved me that night again. And trust me, I left Jamaica, I left England, I left Canada and went back to Jamaica. And came over here. Capitalized on my mistake. I said, you know what, I'm not going to travel the gun, but I'll still go sell the drugs because I like the money. I really love the money. They said money is the root of all evil. No. The use of money is the root of all evil. I was evil because I didn't respect my family. I didn't respect my son. I didn't care about them. I support them, but I didn't care about them. All I'm interested in is money because the money was even getting better. I was living a life like Posh and Beck. We used to change clothes. We used to shop every week. I used to give my missus a £700, go get that jeans. One jeans for £700. That's how we used to live. I got platinum jewelry. You can stay in Brixton and see me coming. Because I love expensive things. And I used to live the lavish style. But I know God was setting me up for something I don't know. And trust me, it was a cycle in my life. But when it come on to Easter, for 5 years straight, I'm here. It was a cycle. I always get in trouble with the cops. I always go to prison. But I never stayed in prison long. I always went like for 4 weeks. Every time, 5 years straight, it was 4 weeks. Because I didn't have enough proof to sentence me. But God was preserving me. And I said for my nephews away, they get bigger time than me. I give them the drugs, the money. But they did big time. I never did no big time. But I still went to prison. If you go one day, you still go to prison. And trust me, I know God did something good in my life. Amen. So I left here now because the police were like on my back. Every way they see me, they will pull their car up, they will run me down. Oh, there is Chris. And they give me a chase. Every cops know me. Dalston, Ibern Islington, you can name it. If they see me, they go stop and check me. They always find me money, loads of money. £800, just pocket money. That's just pocket money for me. And they go, what are you doing with so much money? They interrogated me. And I've been getting sick of that. My friend called me in New York and said, Chris, come over. We can make 10 grand a week. That sounds good. So I left here and I went to New York in the Bronx. Start living in New York now. I see that lifestyle was very dangerous. It was dangerous than even Jamaica. And trust me, I was there. My friend was hustling. We used to have like old folks like selling our drugs. We used to send them to purchase the drugs. People like in their 70s and 80s. We have them as our punters. Send them out. Go get the drugs. We give them the money. They buy the drugs and bring it to us. We cook it up. We parcel it and give it to them. The cops ain't no trouble them. So I've been doing that for a long while. And I was troubled doing that. Trust me, I didn't like it.